Are you looking for the best strollers? In this video we will look at some of the 5 best strollers are on the market. Before we get started with our video, we have included links in the description. So make sure you check those out to see which one is in your budget range. Starting at number 1. UPPAbaby Vista V2. If you have the space for it, the UPPAbaby Vista V2 is the closest thing you will find to a do-everything stroller and the best investment on this list. Strategist writer Lauren Rowe, who has 2 boys aged 5 and 22 months, chose the Vista as her main stroller when she was pregnant with her first child, because of its versatility and numerous features. According to Rowe, the biggest advantage of the Vista is its adaptability. It grows with your family and can accommodate up to 3 children with the right accessories and adapters, some but not all of which are sold separately. It is unique in that it comes with a baby bassinet and a toddler seat included, so it's ready to use with a newborn right out of the box. Plus it works seamlessly with the UPPAbaby Mesa infant car seat, so you don't have to futz with adapters or worry about compatibility, and the handlebar is adjustable, so adults of all heights can comfortably push it. I call it my truck, Rowe says, explaining that the Vista is a true workhorse but also smooth and easy to drive. Rowe loves that it has a huge under-seat basket that holds up to 30 pounds, and several parents have told me it can fit multiple bags of groceries. The Vista also looks good, comes in a bunch of tasteful colors, and is incredibly durable with a great resale value. If you are planning to have more than one child, or you're not yet sure how many children you will have, the adaptability of this stroller is a huge part of its appeal. It essentially starts as a single stroller and can expand to hold 2 or 3 children tandem style, not side by side, without any change to its width. You can combine either 2 bassinets, 2 seats, or a bassinet and a seat, and add a kickboard for older kids. I have heard from several nannies, including my own, that the UPPAbaby Vista is among their favorite strollers to use because of how easy it is to push even in snow or mud. At number 2. Baby Jogger City Mini GT2 All-Terrain Stroller. The Baby Jogger City Mini GT2 is a 3-wheeled stroller with excellent shock absorption that gives it one of the smoothest pushes I have encountered. I got mine when my son was 7 months old because the stroller we'd received as a registry gift, a gloriously compact but kind of hard to push Baby Zen Yoyo 2, was putting a lot of strain on my wrists. While looking for a smoother alternative, I watched a ton of stroller review videos and talked to all of my friends who had babies, and the City Mini GT2 kept coming up for its combination of a cushioned 3-wheel push and easy one-handed fold. I was convinced as soon as I tested it. In fact, pushing doesn't feel like the right term, because of how little effort it requires to guide the baby jogger forward. This means I can casually stroll while steering it with one hand and drinking a coffee or sending a text message in the other and still not feel any pressure or strain on my wrist. Other perks include an adjustable handlebar for adults of different heights, a huge sun canopy that covers my son almost completely in shade, and the aforementioned one-handed fold, which is almost unbelievably effortless. You simply pull up on a soft handle in the middle of the seat and the stroller collapses under your hand. It has a roomy padded seat with a near-flat recline and lots of rear ventilation that makes it comfortable for my son to sleep in, even in hot weather. The storage basket isn't nearly as big as the Vistas, but I can easily fit a diaper bag, picnic blanket, toys, and a few items from the farmer's market with room to spare. At number 3. Baby Zen Yoyo 2 with 6 Plus Pack. At just over 13 pounds and around 17 inches wide, the Baby Zen Yoyo is one of the most popular lightweight strollers for city living. I have been using the Yoyo 2 model since my son was a newborn, first with a Nuna Pipa car seat and a set of adapters and now with the 6 Plus seat pack. The brand also makes a bassinet attachment, which strategist senior editor L.B. Malone preferred over the stroller's other options, and something called the newborn pack, a softer, sleeping bag type attachment that, unlike the bassinet, can be folded right along with the stroller. I take the Yoyo on the subway at least once a week from Brooklyn to Manhattan during rush hour and have no trouble maneuvering through the winding station tunnels or even past other passengers to find a seat in crowded cars. It is easy to carry up and down subway stairs while my son is riding in it, less so as he gets bigger, and narrow enough to weave around tourists on sidewalks or through tight aisles in restaurants. I have not yet taken it on an airplane, but I have many friends and colleagues, including Malone and strategist senior editor Winnie Yang, who have flown with it, and they all found it really useful and easy to fit in the overhead compartment. Strategist senior editor Simone Kitchens loves the Yoyo's small footprint and keeps hers folded in the trunk of her car so she can pop it out for museum visits or other crowded places. Kitchens also has an UPPAbaby Vista V2, which she uses as her everyday stroller. The main drawback of the Yoyo is that pushing it isn't very smooth compared to a full-size stroller. When I have driven it over grass or dirt paths, I felt every bump in the handlebar. But now that the wrist problems I had when I was postpartum are resolved, it doesn't cause me any discomfort. And on flat surfaces it is very zippy and makes tight turns. I love the amount of freedom it gives me to get out of the house fast and travel throughout the city as close to the way I used to experience it as possible. At number 4. Joules 8R Plus Lightweight Baby Stroller. When you spend every weekend hanging out at playgrounds and walking around the park, you start to notice things about other people's strollers that you wish your stroller had or could do. And lately I have been eyeing the Joules Air Plus with such stroller envy that I asked a friend if I could test hers out. Like the Baby Zen Yoyo and the Colugo, the Joules Air Plus is lightweight, the lightest on this list by about half a pound, and easy to fold up to fit in airplane overhead bins or car trunks. It's also narrow, making it a great city stroller. But it has two major advantages over my Yoyo. The seat is more upright when it's in the fully upright position, and the seat's back cushion is taller, 21 inches to the Yoyo's 17. This means that kids are more supported, no more leaning forward all day or straining to sit up straight, and can use the stroller for longer. I was pleasantly surprised by how smooth it was to push the Joules Air Plus around the playground and even over grass, thanks to its slightly larger rear wheels. I also like that the foot brake is wide and situated in the center of the rear axle, as opposed to off to one side, so you can more easily use it without looking. The storage basket has the same capacity as the Yoyo and the Colugo, but it is more open and better for carrying taller items or bags. That said, the recline on the Joules Air Plus isn't my favorite. Instead of just a strap that tightens or loosens, you have to unzip the whole back panel and then change the recline with an inner strap. This makes it slower to adjust and is hard to do quietly while a baby is napping. At number 5. Thuli Urban Glide 2 Jogging Stroller. Thuli's Urban Glide 2 is known for its extremely smooth push. True to its name, it really feels like it is gliding across the pavement. Rose says it's the smoothest stroller she has ever pushed thanks to its big, air-filled rubber wheels. Ro and her husband are both able to run in Prospect Park while pushing the Urban Glide one-handed. It also thrives on rugged terrain, she says, and is great for taking on nature trails or to the zoo. The standout feature is its handlebar twist brake that slows the stroller down for you when you're running down a hill, making it easier to keep the stroller in control without having to use your own body weight as a counterbalance. And compared to other jogging strollers, like the popular BOB jogging strollers, it is more lightweight, Rose says, which makes it easier for a wider range of runners, beginners included, to use.